Fear, a primal instinct deeply embedded in the human experience, has played a dual role throughout history, a guardian and a restraint. Yet, within the realm of Stoicism, we discover an ancient guide that not only encourages us to confront fear but equips us with the tools to triumph over it with unyielding courage and wisdom. In this journey, we'll delve into 6 fundamental Stoic principles that stand as steadfast beacons, illuminating our path in the face of fear and illuminating the road toward liberation and resilience. The Stoic philosophers of old believed that conquering fear necessitates a deep understanding of its nature. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, shed light on the roots of fear, revealing it to be a projection of our thoughts onto uncertain futures. By acknowledging fear as a construct of our own perceptions, we gain the power to reshape those perceptions. This understanding empowers us to differentiate between reasonable caution and irrational anxiety. Seneca's insight invites us to untangle fear from its origins, transforming it from a domineering force into a wise teacher. When we realize that fear is a product of our mental processes, we take the first step toward mastering it. We can choose to interpret situations differently, reframing them in a way that disarms fear's grip. This shift in perspective not only liberates us from fear's shackles but also grants us a newfound sense of control over our emotional responses. Marcus Aurelius, a philosopher-emperor renowned for his wisdom, encourages us to face fear head-on. He advocates for a Stoic practice known as premeditatio malorum, the act of contemplating potential misfortunes. Though it might seem counterintuitive, this practice robs fear of its potency. By mentally confronting our fears and realizing that even the worst outcomes can be endured, we dismantle fear's hold over us. This preparation leaves us better equipped to confront reality. Delving into the depths of our fears, we deprive them of their ominous aura. By exploring the worst-case scenarios, we often uncover that they aren't as catastrophic as our imagination makes them out to be. This awareness not only diminishes the intensity of fear but also reveals our inner reservoirs of resilience and adaptability. In Stoic philosophy, fear is not an obstacle, it's an opportunity for growth. Epictetus, a philosopher who triumphed over adversity, taught that our response to fear shapes our destiny. He emphasized that it's not events themselves but our judgments of them that determine our experience. By reframing fear as a chance to strengthen our character, we cultivate a mindset of resilience. Epictetus' wisdom empowers us to shift from victimhood to agency, emboldening us to stand firm in the face of fear. Fearing fear itself can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. Epictetus urges us to shift our focus from external circumstances to our inner responses. When we view fear as an invitation to develop our inner strength, it loses its grip on us. Instead of being victims of fear, we become champions of our own growth and development. The Stoics didn't advocate for the suppression of fear, instead, they championed balanced acceptance. Seneca advises us to welcome fear like an old friend, inviting it in for a conversation. Through this practice, we face fear without becoming ensnared in its grip. We acknowledge its presence without sacrificing our inner tranquility. Seneca's philosophy offers solace for the anxious mind, fostering a relationship with fear grounded in self-mastery. By extending an invitation to fear, we gain the upper hand. We allow fear to step out from the shadows and reveal its true nature, often less ominous than our imagination paints it to be. This practice of acceptance allows us to approach fear with a calm mind, preventing it from spiraling into overwhelming anxiety. In Stoic thought, fear often emerges from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that our true power resides in the present moment, where fear loses its grip. By grounding ourselves in the here and now, we transcend fear's dominion. Mindfulness, a cornerstone of Stoic practice, beckons us to immerse ourselves in the present. By engaging our senses, we detach from fear's clutches, finding solace in the immediacy of our experiences. The present moment becomes a sanctuary from fear's onslaught. When we redirect our attention to what's happening now, we unchain ourselves from the worries of the past and the anxieties of the future. This practice of mindfulness acts as a shield against fear, preserving our inner peace and clarity. To the Stoics, fear can be harnessed to fuel virtue. Epictetus challenges us to confront fear directly, urging us to stand resolute in the pursuit of virtue even amid challenging circumstances. By meeting fear with virtue, whether summoning courage in perilous situations or exercising patience in uncertainty, we elevate fear from an obstacle to a catalyst for excellence. Epictetus' philosophy kindles the flame of valor within us, guiding us to transform fear into a stepping stone toward our highest potential. When fear appears on our path, it presents an opportunity to act in accordance with our deepest values. Virtue becomes our compass, guiding us through fear's turbulent waters. Instead of succumbing to panic or paralysis, we are empowered to respond with courage, integrity, and wisdom. Through this virtuous response, fear loses its power to dictate our actions and instead becomes a canvas upon which we paint the colors of our character. Pause for a moment, allowing these Stoic principles to resonate within you. Let them seamlessly integrate into your mindset, actions, and heart. As you stand face to face with the specter of fear, may the wisdom of the Stoics serve as an unwavering companion, whispering courage in moments of doubt. Each of these principles, woven together, creates a tapestry of guidance that fortifies your spirit in the face of fear's challenges. As you journey through life's trials, armed with the profound insights of Stoicism, may you find the resilience to weather any storm. Just as the Stoics navigated their world with poise and determination, so too can you navigate yours, emboldened by the profound wisdom these principles offer. Fear, once a formidable shadow, becomes a path to wisdom, strength, and empowerment when viewed through the lens of Stoic philosophy. These enduring principles, passed down through generations, remain as pertinent and impactful as ever. They guide us through the darkness, illuminating the way toward the radiant shores of inner freedom and profound courage. Just as the Stoics navigated their world with poise and determination, so too can we navigate ours, armed with the profound wisdom of these Stoic principles. The journey to conquer fear requires courage and steadfastness, but with the Stoic principles as our guide, we can navigate this tumultuous terrain with resilience and grace. As we integrate these principles into our lives, fear's grip loosens, and we emerge as warriors of the soul, unshaken by the challenges that once held us captive. So let us embrace these principles as companions on our journey, lighting the way toward a life lived boldly and authentically.